And I want to know you.
This is I Want to Know You in the key of C. This is a really simple way to chord along to this song. I've stripped it down to the basics for you, so have a lot of fun. Make sure to stop the video, and if you click on the description below, you will find the printable chord sheet that you can print out and follow along with me. All right, so let's take a look at the chords. We have C, F, G, and A minor. Just those 4 chords, and that's it. So let's look for a C chord first. You could find this group of 2 black notes. The C is right to the left of there. Line up your 5 fingers and play every other note. C, E, G. Forgot my note name there. Then you've come down here to an F chord, and an F note is just found to the left of this group of 3 black notes. F, A, C. Plays an F chord. Move up 1 set of notes and you're in the G position. G, B, D. Okay, move up 1 set of notes again. A, C, E. And let's review. We just have C chord, F chord, G, A minor. That's it. Okay. All right, so put thumb on C with our left hand. We're going to be playing single notes to keep it simple. So when we play chords up here, we're going to play single C note down here. Okay, C to C. F to F in the bass. G to G. And A minor to A in the bass. All right, so this song is written in 6/8 time signature, which is a really fun signature to play in, like a rhythm, but it can be a little bit tricky at times for people to kind of get this. So I want to kind of break it down. So I'm going to use a rhythm called together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. So if we put that onto a C chord here, okay, we're going to go together, right, together, right, together, right. It's kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so how we add in the vocals so it sounds like kind of okay is I've tried in vain 1,000 ways my fears to quell, my hopes to raise. So it kind of just goes dun 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 dun. Okay, so I'm going to sing through verse 1 so you can see how it sounds, because once we memorize verse 1, then we know verse 1, 2, and 3 are the same thing, which takes up 3/5 of your song, I guess, if we're into math. Okay, so I'm going to sing through it. Here we go. I've tried in vain 1,000 ways my fears to quell, my hopes to raise. What I need, your word has said, is ever only Jesus. Sorry, it got a little high for me. So you'll notice kind of sometimes I just block through them, like that last part I went Jesus instead of doing the together right rhythm. Okay, so I wrote the chord above the word or the syllable in which you should change the next chord. So that should help you kind of to see what I'm doing with the chord sheets. So let's go through it a little bit slower. I also want to pick out a pattern. C, F, C, G. Oops. Repeat again. C, F, C, G. And then you end on C. So all of our verses are just the same pattern repeated. C, F, back to C, and G. Repeat. C. So you just do that with your right hand only, so that you can just get to used to where your hands are going for the chords. All right, so let's slow it down here. I've tried in vain, F, 1,000 ways, my C chord, fears to quell, my G, hopes to raise, but C chord, what I need, F chord, your word has said, is C chord, ever only. Then I'm going to block chord through these, so we're going to go like this. Jesus. Okay. So verse 2 and 3 are the same as verse 1, so nothing new there. Let's go into that chorus. We start in C C chord. So let's just take a look at the music. Let's see, are there any patterns? Okay, yep, I do see something a little bit repetitive. I see the C, F, C, but I guess the third line doesn't always go back to that, C, F, A minor. So you can kind of just notice like, okay, is there anything repetitive? Maybe not in this part, but let's look at the bridge. We'll follow through that in a minute. There's a lot of repetitive things going on in the bridge. But that's what I want to begin to introduce to you. If you haven't noticed that about music, is like, just take a look at your music and dissect it a little bit. Is there anything that can repeat so it can just take out some of that overwhelm for you? All right, so we start out with the C chord on the chorus. Here we go. I want to know you, F chord, and Jesus my C, Lord, King of the A minor, heavens, F, King of my G, soul, and I trade my C, so let's go to that bridge, because sometimes you loop that chorus into the bridge if that's where you anticipate your music to go, or whoever you're playing with. So you're already on that A minor, and we're going to do the bridge with like wave after wave on the ocean. Okay. Sometimes through those chords, I just block chord them through. I just go like wave after wave on the ocean, like all of the sand and the shore. Notice the pattern. Your beauty and glory are endless. Jesus, I must know you more. Okay, and you might want to loop through that. Like wave after wave. Sorry, like really it only works if you do block chord it. I was trying to do the 1-to-2 ratio and through that, but it really you don't have enough time to do that. So you just block chord through this and let the vocals kind of take over, or whoever you're playing with kind of like step back a little bit, just chord, or maybe add some fun synthesizers or some fun different dynamics on your keyboard if you have any. All right, so we're just going through that same pattern. A minor, C, F, C. Repeat. A minor, A minor, C, F, C. Repeat, you know? So that's a huge pattern. That's a majority of your bridge is just repetitive chords, okay? So we go A minor, like wave after wave on the F, ocean, like all of the sand and the shore. A minor, your beauty and glory are endless. Okay, and that last line just goes, Jesus, I must know you more. Like wave after wave on the, and then you can loop back into the chorus after that if you want. Whatever. You know, it's just a lot of fun to just kind of like go with the flow, have a little fun. Don't feel so scripted. Don't feel like this is the only way to do it, is how I've taught you. I mean, think outside the box. Try some new things. Find some other teachers to help you in your journey to add more tools to your tool belt. I'm going to sing it and play it beginning to end so you can play along with me, have a lot of fun, go through the right hand only, then bring the two hands together if you're having a little bit of a trouble. All right, here we go. I've tried in vain 1,000 ways, my fears to quell, my hopes to raise, but what I need, your word has said, is ever only Jesus. You died, you live, you reign, you plead, there's love in all your words and deeds.
Though some should curse me for your name, I have no fear, I have no shame. You stand with me for all my days, my ever only Jesus. And I want to know you, and Jesus my Lord, King of the heavens, King of my soul. And I trade my treasure and all my rewards, Jesus, to know you, that know you more, Jesus, to know